Reagor pleading not guilty this afternoon to charges of bank fraud. Our Grace Morris was at that hearing today, and Grace, people are surprised that he wasn't formally arrested in this case.
And Lauren and Brian, the federal judge in this case, says it's likely he won't be arrested. However, tonight he is free on personal recognizance, meaning there currently isn't any bond either. But today in court, they did go over the terms and conditions for his case, including deciding whether he's allowed to speak with his business partner or even his family members. Bart Reagor left the Amarillo Federal Courthouse Monday afternoon without a word.
Mr. Coggdale, do you have any statements to say after the hearing?
His first court appearance since being charged with one count of giving false statements to a bank insured by the FDIC and 2 counts of bank fraud. Reagor's arraignment was waived, but a federal judge set terms and conditions he must follow while his case is pending. He's not allowed to violate state or federal law. And Reagor was also required to surrender his firearms and passport, which he did prior to the hearing. Travel restrictions were also put in place, but Reagor's attorney David Coggdale requesting Reagor be allowed access to travel to Houston, where Coggdale's offices are, and a property Reagor owns in North Carolina. Lastly, the federal judge also informing Reagor he can no longer have direct or indirect contact with folks involved in related cases, but the U.S. Attorney's Office having no objections to Reagor having contact with his family, even though his wife and kids could become potential witnesses. The court also allowing Reagor to stay in contact with his business partner, Rick Dykes, as long as case details are not discussed. Although a federal judge allowed him to go free, Reagor has signed a written statement saying he will appear in court as required. As of now, though, there is no future court date set, but if he is convicted, he could face 90 years in prison.